This week on Cultural Capital, we're sneaking into the Big Top to meet the team behind Gifford Circus. The V&A shows us its smelliest vase in Thing of the Week, and I'll review Pixar's latest blockbuster, Lightyear. Almost every summer since 2000, Gifford Circus has taken a new show out on the roads of England to become one of the most well-loved circus companies in Britain. As it opens at Chiswick House and Gardens this week, we popped into rehearsals to find out how they're keeping the legacy of their irrepressible founder going strong.
Gifford's is a relatively new circus in that it's been going for 20 years, which is quite a long time, but in the terms of how long circuses have been going on for, it's quite new. It's an old-fashioned circus in that the wagons are all old, so we try to recreate that sort of village green circus feel, but then the actual production of the show itself incorporates a lot of theatricality. We have Takis, who's a Olivier-nominated set designer. He designs the sets and the costumes.
This show is dedicated to Mexico, and I think that this is a big thing because I believe that shows that the energy and the feeling of my country. Well, I am this crazy lady that owns a village and organize a party to celebrate the anniversary of our patron saint, and all the numbers are part of this party.
The hair hanging act, we've never had a hair hanging act here before. There's very few hair hanging acts in the world. I mean, what I love about it is about just bringing pure joy to people.
Flavoured water and eating charcoal for digestion all feels very 21st century California hipster, but 17th century Mexico, they were all over this kind of caper. It's our Thing of the Week.
These pieces on the top and second shelf are Mexican, so they're from an area called Tonala in Mexico. And the red earthenware was particularly special because it had an aromatic fragrance to it. So they became very popular to drink out of and store water, as the water would absorb the fragrance of the clay. And they also became quite popular and exported to Spain, where members of elite society would eat pieces of the clay, as it was thought to help with your digestive system. So these objects would have been hand-formed, and if you get up close you can see all of the insides decoration on the beakers and also on this handled flask. We also know how popular these types of earthenware vessels were because they were featured in still lifes throughout the period in the 17th century. So you can see, amongst other luxurious glassware and other objects, we see these kind of bucados from Tonala.
Time for the 60-second film review. The idea behind this good-looking addition to the Toy Story universe is that Andy's Buzz Lightyear doll was merch for his favourite movie, and this is that movie. So, this Buzz Lightyear is an actual person, and the strange world in which he finds himself is an alien planet, which is somehow less ripe with creative possibilities than the Toys Eye suburbia of what's gone before. I don't want to crap all over it, right? It's really sweet. It's a fun space adventure, the characters are charming if a little thinly drawn, and it features a joyful and unambiguous gay relationship, which has got it banned in 14 countries, and one death, both dealt with in a way that most kids will take in their stride. But if you're hoping for that exquisite combination of humour and pathos that characterises the best of the Toy Story movies, you're going to be disappointed. There is one moment that will make you cry a bit, but nothing that will reduce you to the snivelling, heaving snot machine like Toy Story 3. But you know what? Maybe I should stop expecting catharsis from a kid's cartoon and get a therapist instead. Thanks for watching Cultural Capital. For more on what's going on in London, follow me and the Evening Standard on TikTok and ES Culture on Instagram. See you next time.